Hey, Heidi here, and I wanted to show you a new door hanger I just came up with, and I'm adding on some of this stuff, but I wanted to ask you first, do you order from Amazon? Okay, let me know if you do. We kind of have a joke in my family with a couple of our cousins. We'll say a prime crime has been committed, and it's whenever we order something really, really stupid off of Amazon. So let me know if that is you. So let me know if you order off of Amazon. And then I want to talk about what is a prime crime, okay? And I would love, love, love to hear some of your prime crimes. So I'm gonna kind of start putting this together, and then you can see here I actually took from this flower thing right here. I took these and just shoved them out. I just pulled them out. So I'm using them for part of my kind of my pieces here. Okay, so let's talk about prime crimes, okay? Let me know if you are a prime crime. If this sign is perfect for you, thanks, Amazon. Prime crimes committed here. This is what I painted today. And I wanted to talk about what this means. Also, I wanted to remind everybody we have 2 more days left if you want to be a part of Paint Party Headquarters, which, by the way, everyone in Paint Party Headquarters, we have made a tracer for this. So you will actually have the ability to grab this. So this is going to be a part of the Paint Party Headquarters as far as the tracer goes. Okay, so this is kind of fun. Okay, so we have lots of prime crime committers here. I see lots of them. That's so funny. Okay, so how many of y'all, be honest, there's no judgment here, obviously, because I am creating a whole sign. We have such a problem. How many of y'all get Amazon at least once a week? Okay, I'm gonna start with once a week. Let's see if y'all do Amazon at least once a week. Let's see. I love Amazon. They said they follow the mail lane. That's awesome, Desiree. Monica says, how do you run the letters? Oh, actually, I trace them. So we have inside of Paint Party Headquarters. That's part of. You can you can do tracers, which we have in Paint Party Headquarters, as well as this will be an SVG file. So if you want to print it, and then it's a stencil. Okay, so how many of y'all have once a week? You commit a prime crime once a week. How many of y'all commit a prime crime more than once a week? Okay, Carolyn says, when I was working at least twice a week. Teresa says, my fiance orders every week from Amazon. Gina says, made my first Amazon order ever today. Oh my gosh, you are missing out, girl. Okay, so here's how our prime crimes started. Bobby is the biggest prime crime committer in our house, really. He's the biggest. But here's how it really started, because he'll order, and I want y'all to add to this list, but here's some of the excuses I hear from Bobby as well as myself. Okay, so here are a few of the excuses I hear. TikTok made me order it. How many of y'all have had that? Okay, Suzanne, you're more like us, 3 times a week. We're a little bit more than that. But here's some of our reasons. What is a prime crime? Number 1, TikTok made me order it. That could be a prime crime. Number 2 reason, social media pressure. Everyone has it. So you start to feel that social media pressure of, oh, I need to order that too. That looks like something I must have, right? Another reason, boredom. How many of you have ever committed a prime crime because of boredom? Anybody on here? I know we are not the only ones. Have a moment of boredom, and then all of a sudden you commit a prime crime because you're like, well, that looks like fun. The one my husband said, which I love so much, he says, going in for household items and leaves with a remote control boat. Anybody ever have that happen? You go to order dishwashing liquid or toilet paper, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, that remote control boat looks cool. That's Bobby. He always has random stuff. Yes, boredom. Pamela says yes to that. addicted to ordering crafts just because, Teresa. Totally. Where do you think this stuff came from? Gotta have it in board. Prime time for me is I can't sleep, so I shop. Oh my gosh, that is my number 5. You're still up after taking a sleeping pill and you end up going to Amazon, and that's when a lot of prime crimes can be committed. A lot of prime crimes can be committed when you're up, you can't sleep, and then all of a sudden you realize that you have committed a prime crime. Okay? And then one of my favorites that I love, those nightmare sleep meds. Yeah. You wake up the next day and you have all this crap delivered to your doorstep and you have no idea how you did it. Oh my gosh. I am so happy we are not the only family committing prime crimes. I just want y'all to know right now. I feel I was a little nervous about coming on here and admitting this little issue we have. So, funny story. So, right now we're kind of in a battle with our cousins about sending the most stupidest stuff to each other. It actually started with my husband sending some crazy swim trunks to our cousin. And so he immediately put them on with pride and was so excited. And then the next thing you know, 2 days later, they send a prime crime to us. And so now they have matching swim trunks. And so it's hilarious because, we hang out in the summer and go swimming and go on the boat. And so next thing you know, now I am sent the most hideous, ugly swimsuit in the world with a coconut bra. It is just awful. So she ends up getting a swimsuit cover up that has a unicorn throwing up on it. It's hilarious. And I think a sloth is riding the unicorn. It is the best thing ever. And so then we start getting into dog treats. So our dogs have recently just got dog treats, and we tried to find the most disgusting dog treats possible. So we have had so much fun sending prime crimes to our cousins. So if you have never thought about actually sending stuff to a family member to make somebody laugh, and they send a picture of when it's there and they tell the person, so it's been this whole back and forth. It's been hilarious. So we started talking about all of these prime crimes, and it inspired this. Thanks, Amazon. Prime crimes committed here. So it inspired this beautiful door hanger that I'm going to put on my wall. And Tammy says, you don't want to know what my son-in-law and his best friend do with sending a surprise gift to each other. Yeah, maybe we don't want to know on this. You'll have to tell me at Paint Party Business Live. Oh my gosh, Ashley says, I do that with my father-in-law. That is so fun. I love how all of y'all are doing this too. So this is going to be our new door hanger. I actually might surprise my cousin with it and send it to her. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here really quick and just show you this new design and actually see if I was the only one that does prime crimes or if y'all are with me on this. Okay. So hopefully you like it. And yes, anyone that is in Paint Party headquarters, please excuse my hair. I am refusing to do it today. Anyone that is in Paint Party headquarters, you will have access to this tracer coming up. Like I said, it was just created very, very soon. So we will eventually get this to everyone in Paint Party headquarters. I think this is going to be a great one. If you're a part of Paint Party headquarters, this will be a great one that you could probably sell as either, we have a way where you can paint it, your first one, and then we can make copies of it. I'm excited. I'm actually going to try to get this one and make copies of and see about selling them, not the original. So I'll talk to y'all about that in Paint Party headquarters. And then also I wanted to remind y'all, let me take this off of here really quick. Oh, Pamela says, yay for PPHQ. Yes, I wanted to make sure y'all had access to this. And then also for all of y'all that don't know this, oh, good, Pam. Yeah, I'm going to have this as a tracer for y'all in Paint Party headquarters. So I'm really excited about that. And then for all of y'all that are not sure about joining Paint Party headquarters, for anybody who's in PPHQ, if you would please just put hashtag PPHQ. Anyone who is ready to join PPHQ, we only have the doors open for 2 more days. And all you have to do is click the link in the section. So I see Terry asking, how do you join Paint Party headquarters? And in the link description, there is a link that goes to Paint Party headquarters. If you don't see it, it's in the description. If not, you can always text me if you got this text and just say, hey, I'd like to join. We'll send you the stuff. But, oh yeah, look at all the PPHQ family here. PPHQ is a must, Tammy says. Yes, I am so happy you're a part of it. Now, here's the cool thing about it. I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't really have time. I think sometimes we forget, like, I think if you take note of how you use your time. So today was a day where me and Pixie, like, I sat on the back porch with Pixie and I painted this. I could have easily spent that time watching TV, which, don't get me wrong, I love some TV, but it was way more fun sitting outside and painting this and knowing that I could have this for, Paint Party headquarters as part of one of their offerings. So that was way more fun. Plus Pixie was working on something. So I thought that was really cool too. So I think time, you have to think about, okay, how am I really spending my time? And do I have time, right? Another thing I want to remind y'all of, especially how many of y'all did the bunny, the profitable paint parties with Heidi, the bunny that we just finished doing. On Tuesday, I am going to be sharing, all the people who won the prizes and going over all of that. Now, some of y'all have never been a part of a community like that. So if you have done the bunny and you enjoyed being a part of a bunch of people together like that, just think of what's going to happen when you are with 2,000 people who are all learning and growing and doing a paint party business and having rights and access to designs that you can just grab and go. Sue says, I did the bunny, so much fun. Rebecca says she's doing her bunny painting tomorrow. Very cool. So we have just a couple of more days if you want to make a choice about Paint Party headquarters. And the reason why we open the doors for enrollment just a couple times a year to the public like this is because we know how it is. Just think about your own behavior as far as like, okay, I want to be a part of something, but I'm not really sure if I should or if I shouldn't. I want you to think about like, okay, how do I want my life to look like in a year or 2 years? And if it's painting and creating and making really cool stuff and then selling it or making this into a paint party, I want to show you. Yeah, Leah says PPHQ has changed my life. Oh, thank you for saying that. I love showing you the opportunity of what can happen in your life by using art. Pam, you are so sweet. She says, we love our sweet teach and PPHQ. Don't wait. It's great. I love that. Thank you, Pam, for saying that. And Angelica says, PPHQ has opened up so many opportunities. That's the thing, y'all. I'm not somebody who's done paint parties and then I just talk about it. I have a paint party on Tuesday. Tuesday night is the last night you can sign up for Paint Party headquarters, and the link's in the description. I scheduled a paint party the night that we closed the doors. And the reason why, it's not that I necessarily like have to do the paint parties anymore, but I want my finger on the pulse. I want to be out there. I want to make sure the things that I'm teaching to you are always valid. And so I have a paint party on Tuesday, and then I have a paint party the next Saturday. And I just love them. I love them so, so much. And I want to make sure that what I'm teaching is always valid. Kind of like this sign here. I can totally see so many of you having great success with this. Because I don't know about y'all, but Amazon's kind of a big deal, whether you like it or not. So there's a lot of people that have the same problem, prime crime. So if you're just joining us, let us know if you have ever if you've ever committed a prime crime. So my reasonings are TikTok made me order it. Social media pressure, everyone has it. Boredom has made me commit a prime crime. Bobby's is going in for household and leaves with a remote control boat and a bunch of other stupid crap. And you're still up after taking a sleeping pill. That could be a prime crime. And then surprise presents for different friends and different family members like we have going on right now. And Marla says, you walk the talk, and that's just one reason. Oh my gosh, I love that. And thank you for saying that, Marla. Yeah, it's so true. Like I don't just say, I've been teaching paint parties for over 15 years, and that's not just like 15 years ago. Literally, like just taught one last week, and that you can see the full start to finish. I have one that I'm teaching on Tuesday. I have one a week and a half from now. So I really, really want to make sure that I am got my finger on the pulse, that I know what you need. And Monica says, how many designs are in PPHQ? Oh my gosh. So we have hundreds, in addition to over 500 tracers similar to this. So here is one of them. That is brand new. Like I said, I just finished this today. So here is one of the SVG. So you'll be able to use it as a tracer like I did, just with a piece of carbon paper if you don't have like a Cricut or a silhouette, or you can use it and make it into a stencil, like a silhouette, and just turn it into that. So you can use this to make money if you are a part of Paint Party Headquarters, along with all of our other designs. So everything I create for Paint Party Headquarters, as well as my own paint party business. So I'm very, very excited to help you. And Callie says, so many prime crimes happening in my life. I know. We have had a lot of prime crimes happening lately. So let's see, if we cannot catch you live at the PPHQ party, can we see a video? Actually, Terry, if you were a part of the bunny group, and the free 3-day event that I just did last week, you can catch me teaching the bunny paint party live. I actually posted the entire thing on my YouTube channel. So if you want to go watch it, it's a great way to see if like, hey, I might want to do this. This could be really cool. And it's just me teaching. I think there were 10 people, and me teaching 10 people. And you're going to see how relaxed. If anybody on here suffers from like anxiety, or you feel nervous about speaking in front of public, maybe you're like really nervous about that, I want to remind you that like I was the worst, so scared about public speaking. But when you watch me on that video, like my nerves, I was a disaster. Like you can ask Bobby, he's like, why do you get so nervous? You've done this like hundreds and hundreds of times. He's like, why do you get so nervous before you go live, and before you do a paint party in person? And I'm like, I don't know why. I just get myself all worked up. But as soon as somebody walks in that room, my whole thing goes from let me take this charger out. Sorry. My whole demeanor goes from all about me to all about how I can help you. So that is one of the coolest things about teaching paint parties, is if you're one of those people that ever get anxiety, or you're ever like, oh my gosh, I really want to teach a paint party, but I'm not sure if I could be good at that. I am telling you, it is one of the best things for just your mental, for your, being social with people, if you're nervous about that. Because again, as soon as I am in front of somebody and helping them, all of my worries, all of the things that I'm thinking about for myself goes away. It just goes away. How big is the sign? This one's an 18-inch. This is an 18-inch round. And again, like I said, anybody in PPHQ, you'll have access to this tracer coming up pretty soon. And if you want to sign up for PPHQ, Paint Party Headquarters, and be a part of our family, we only have 2 more days left, and the link is in the description. And the link is in the description, and you can grab it and go ahead and sign up. I know Annie, one of our members, she mentioned the other day, and if you haven't saw our Round Talk table, oh my gosh, you should watch it. It is awesome. It's on YouTube. I just posted it 2 nights ago. And she talked about how the first payment was really, really hard for her to make. And now she's been in it almost 2 years and teaching paint parties. And her biggest advice was she wished she would have signed up for it sooner. Like she wished, no, I'm sorry, let me repeat that. She wished she would have done her first paint party sooner. So for those of y'all that are nervous and maybe you were a part of the profitable paint party with Heidi the bunny, go ahead and start doing your paint parties. Go ahead and do it. Like, get it under your belt. Start getting that that confidence built. And I'm telling you, you're gonna be addicted. It is so fun. And I can see so many people saying, yes, it's so worth it. You'll want to be a part of it. And Tammy, I want to be a part of the next roundtable. Yeah, Tammy, that roundtable was so good. I took 2 pages of notes myself. And I am definitely going to have another roundtable. So I'll definitely keep you in mind for that. So yeah, so I just wanted to say, I hope you're a part of Paint Party Headquarters. We have just a couple of days left for you to make a choice if you want to be a part of it. And if you want, if you're on the fence, ask yourself, like, what makes you so nervous about it? You can cancel at any time. So if you sign up for the monthly, you can cancel at any time. If you're like, yes, I know I'm in, you get 3 months like free. If you sign up and commit to the year, you get 3 months free. So I'm excited. The thing is, here's the deal. Like, I want you to be a part of this because I know it can help change the direction of your life. I'm not saying that. I know that sounds dramatic, but I'm telling you, like, it can change the direction of your life. This paint party adventure, you don't know if it's going to lead you to somewhere online. Some of y'all have started in the paint parties, and the next thing you know, you've started a membership. We have Leon here who's, got 200 and something members, maybe more by now. Could you imagine starting a paint party business and then a year, 2 years later, now you have a full bustling online business? But you would have never known if you wouldn't have taken that first step. It's like you don't know what you don't know. But I just want to invite you and say, I would love to help you. If you want to be helped by me, if you connect with me and you think that we may be a good fit, I would love to help you. And then all of y'all on PPHQ, this design is coming to you soon. So don't worry, we'll get it to you soon. I just actually finished. I gotta spruce up that bow a little bit more. I'm not liking what's happening there. But as soon as I have it finished, I'll take some pictures and send that to y'all in Paint Party Headquarters. And then also, just remember, think about where you want to be in the next year, in the next 2 years. And think about also, how much fun it is to do this together. So I know a lot of times you can go on Pinterest and you can be inspired. You can paint by yourself. You can go try to do a paint party by yourself. But how cool is it to start, learning from people and start thinking about all of the different connections you could have that could possibly lead to lifelong friends. I know it sounds like, oh, that isn't true, but some of my very, very best friends I have met from online. And some of the coolest people I've met are from Paint Party Headquarters. So I am so excited to help you. If you want to be a part of it, go ahead and click the link in the description. Or you can text me and say, I need the PPHQ link. Actually, I think you can just text the word PPHQ to my phone number. So if you want to text me at 817-373-5478, and then you can be a part of it. And then let me know in the comments if you have ever committed a crime. I know we have. All right. I hope you're having a great night, and I will see you soon.